And so we are loading our way to the Secret Rings Ruins Secret. Rings Secret Ruins. Rings Ruins. The Ruins of Rings. Secrets of the Rings. Sonic and the Golden Secret Rings. The Dark Knight Ring Secret. Savvy? Are you savvy? Okay. Oh. I was like, I didn't somehow go to the wrong place today. Yeah. Goodness, I'm beat. Ah, so you're here. Came to learn about the Zonai from an expert, I gather. I should warn you that I should welcome you to our humble base of operations. Behold! This is where the real investigation starts. It might not seem like much next to Skyview Tower, I'll concede. Going forward, our research will proceed from here. Tauro has already gone off the Zonai ruins. If memory serves, he spoke of starting this investigation around Dracozu Lake. Krazoa Palace! Go southeast and you could find him. You can find the Zonai ruins he volunteered to inspect. I'm curious if the Dragon Land, written of at the Ring Ruin, will have any more leads on the Demon King or Princess Zelda. Ordinarily, I'd be right there at his side in the field, of course, but I'm worn out from setting up the base. I'll need some time to recuperate before I begin our own survey. Goodness me, is there anything at all that slows down Tauro? Southeast by Dracozu Lake. That away. Oh, it's the one that's a dragon. It's the Dragon River Lake thingy. Is this the one? Okay. Head south from here. Did I already save that? Looks like I already did. Where might I find my bud? Probably over there at the light. Did you? Where'd he go? Dear Gallop, the influence of the upheaval has spread to the Zonai ruins. You see that pillar-shaped ruin in front of this tent? There shouldn't be artifacts of that kind around here. An anomaly. And there's more. The rubble at the base of the pillar opened, revealing a way inside. A new discovery. Naturally, I'll be going inside to investigate shortly. Join me as soon as you can. He will not be. But I will. There he is. Interesting. Listen, I'm just saying that if you can pull off a crop vest, call me. Aha! You came after all. Figured you would after you made that breakfast breakthrough at the Ring Ruins. But listen to this. I've already got a whopper of a discovery on my hook here. Here, look at this. It's a Zonai mural, complete with intact text. The style is unmistakable. Nothing sort of miraculous that it's still here and basically intact. Which, come to think of it, might be ascribable to the Zonai's advanced technology. I've got a fair bit of knowledge of the script, so I just had to try deciphering it. But some of it still eludes me. Maybe it's a poem or some sort of code, perhaps. Here, I'll read it out loud so we can both get on the same page. The first part says, "Wear the electric garb hidden at long-necked dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent." At long-necked dragons. Hidden at long-necked dragons. I don't remember where I found this chess piece because it was one of the first ones I ever found, the rubber one, but it'd be interesting to know where the other ones are. What do you make of forest serpent and dragons there? To me, it calls to mind the tall pillars found around these ruins designed to look like dragons. Forest serpent, though, I haven't seen any designs like that. The forest serpent is the river. What am I missing? What other wide-mouthed forest serpent is there? Maybe the forest serpent bit does remind me of a song that compared the Dracozu River to a forest dragon. But anyway, there's more of this code. I'll keep reading. Next it says, offer a zonai charge to the altar at the tail. Pretty sure I got that right, but I have no idea what it means. It's probably the exact words I said. You probably do that. What in the world is a zonai charge? And where's this tail with an altar? We can crack the riddles in this core. I'm sure that even greater discoveries await us. There's one other thing I'm curious about. I should have mentioned this, but I found one more zonai relic at the back of these ruins. Judging from the shape, I think there's something inside. But I can't get it open. Can't crack the code, can't get the box open. This just isn't my day. Can you not open crates? Is that a unique power of mine? Wait. Charged shirt. Stormy weather attack. Huh. So, gain attack in stormy weather. That's interesting. Very, very niche. What's going on? You have a look on your face that says there's big news you can't wait to share. Found a way to open the relic? How in Hyrule did you... Wait, no, that's not an option. Important right now. Better question. What did you reel in? You gotta show me. That Alfme got on. Isn't it the same thing the figure in the mural's wearing? Where in Hyrule did you find that? I just said. The chest, there's nothing else it could be but a garment from the Age of Legends. Now that's a haul to remember. Still, your outfit isn't exactly what we see in the mural. Maybe there are other treasure chests containing the rest of the garments. The problem is, searching for treasure chests without a plan is a long shot. Robbie was talking about creating some way that would make searching for things simple, though. Might be a good idea to go back to Lookout Landing and discuss it with him. Okay, but also, you said at the tail of the thingies? So I need to get this full set in order to, like, somehow access the final sage. They also said to offer a zonai charge to the thing at the tail. And I kind of already forgot the detail, but they hinted at the idea of being able to find the other rubber pieces. Something's over here. Oh. Oh. Wait, they're all on this river? I'm a little worried I might have walked past the other one if I was going too quick. But it looks like if you just find lit up doorways, those pretty much lead to them. But he wanted me to go to lookout tower place thing, because I'll probably gain access to the ability to have my radar ping whenever I'm near one, or it goes bleep, bloop, bloop, bloop. But this seems like it's probably it. That was extremely easy, if that was all I needed to do. Sup? Electrocute me. Big fan of being shocked. I'm not going to leave yet, because it did still say to offer a Zonai charge at the tail. I'm still wondering about that. Is our final... No, our final stage can't be electricity. We already have one. Is it Earth? Because our rock guy is fire, not rock, right? Yeah, haha! You found me. Kind of worried about everyone in the forest. I missed the dialogue there because they never have dialogue. What? What do you say? I think he said something's up with. He probably said something's up with the Lost Woods. So maybe it's time to start heading there soon. Maybe that we've hit a trigger in the narrative where it's supposed to foreshadow that something's happening back at the Lost Woods because we're gonna go there soon at this rate. All right, so I think this might be where it was saying to offer a charge. Whoa. 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 Oh, I'm in danger. Caleb, you see that? Lightning struck that dragon pillar too. Huh? Is someone in those ruins? Is the ceiling just open on these ruins? Wow. Oh, it's you again. We think a terrible lightning hit here, but I'm glad to see you weren't hurt. Oh. Never seen lightning strike like that. And even stranger, the dragon statue's eyes seemed to glow just before it did. Link, if you know anything about this, fill us in on what happened. Unbelievable. A mechanism in the ancient ruins got rid of the thunderclouds and revealed some new sky islands? Great catch. Another amazing discovery on the books. In fact, I'd say it's the haul of the century. It's a significant discovery, to be sure. I'd like to go investigate further, but we have no way of getting up there. You're right. That doesn't make it any less exciting, though. We need to report this to Pura right away. Caleb, I'm going back to Kakariko Village. I want to write up the recent events around Floating Ring Ruin and a report for Pura. You should stick around here to conduct a thorough investigation. Find out if there are any more discoveries to be made. What? Remain here? You mean alone? Yeah. Even if we can't get up to the sky, there's so much to discover on land. It's our duty to unravel all of it. You can do this, Caleb. Wants me to investigate alone. Fieldwork isn't my strong suit. But it's maybe my chance to make a historic discovery. Right. Leave this to me, Tauro. I'll begin preparing at once. I'll need to head back to the base of operations for a bit first. So I'm guessing we're heading back there then. Everyone's acting like they made the discoveries, but I made the discoveries. You don't even lose the charge. Okay. A fork of lightning heralded the appearance of a new sky island. Heralded. It's a dragon in the sky. Oh, tell me why. Do we build dragons in the sky? Please tell me why. Oh, the dragon's way up high. They said to go back to that guy potentially, or indicated towards that, but I'm like, if it's just, oh, it's way up there. It's up there, up there. Just trying to find the closest location to where I currently was to see if I could touch base there. Alright, so we went back to the tower. That's a little intimidating.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. So you found my base of operations for surveying? Yeah, we talked before? The new sky islands you discovered were an amazing find. I'd love to explore them myself, but we have no way of getting up that high. If only I could fly. Think of all the research breakthroughs I could make. Oh yes, what was I saying? What was I saying? I lost myself in thought there. Since last we met, I've been keeping up my investigation of the ruins. No doubt an amateur ruins enthusiast like you is curious how that's proceeding. Sad to say, it's a bit early for that now. The investigation's still underway. Even now, I'm hard at work processing everything that I've learned, not resting idly, as some dullards might believe. Yes, this is my chance to do some solo work. I'll get results, and with them, recognition at last. Are they indicating that I should try to take him with me? I think this might just be the part of the narrative where you just kind of say goodbye to everybody and just fuck off and fly into the sky and solve this, do this yourself. You pretty much can do. Let's see. Let's check this shrine. I don't remember if light or dark. I guess dark things are probably lower, right? So this tower should be higher than the other tower I'm trying to reach right now. I wish to leave. Yeah, this tower is brighter than the one than the place we're trying to reach, so I imagine you can probably fly to there from here. If it's higher, I'm in trouble. Is that it down there? I guess so. Wow, it's way down there. Yeah, I mean, this place is super high even compared to the rest of this island, actually. This tutorial. Whee! Passing the time between huge bursts forward. We're getting there. I guess we were kind of high enough that I could have flown to the far end of the whole thing, which would be goofy. Just kind of feels like I should try to land at the beginning of it and like play the level or something. Otherwise, why are we here, man? Just to check boxes? I guess that is a kind of checking of boxes, though. Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to find some special thing in the ruins that would get us up here. I think we were supposed to just get here ourselves. Because it's not very hard. It's so much lower than the tutorial is. That's kind of the trick, actually, is that whenever they want to make something inaccessible, they just need to make it even higher. And then it's like, well, can't get there. Make sure I'm not using anything that's charged, or I'll be in trouble. Not charged. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. None of my current gear should be getting me exploded. Why, hello, Hexagon. There's a log rolling around down there. Oh. Bunch of crates. Oop. Damn. How are there trees here in the first place? That seems like it'd be pretty common. Oh, we're actually going down. Okay. Yeah, if you ever wanted to make more and more inaccessible locations to create a progression, half the trick would just be to keep making them be higher in the air. They might technically be accessible via some crazy creations by builder people, but definitely can't just glide down to them. Not a ton of enemies. I saw like one guy. This is 100% me just stocking up on arrows and supplies. On some level, I understand the idea that I shouldn't be using an expensive item, but it's hard to keep a stock of less expensive items around too. Oh, is the lightning gonna activate it if I stand here? That's what it was. Those things are activated by the lightning. So it's essentially on a very slow timer, they will activate the thing they're attached to. I ran away for a second hearing the little charge, then I'm like, hang on a minute, I don't need... that doesn't affect me. I'm definitely not charged right now. That jump is at the very least slightly more dangerous than I would like to attempt. Because if you slip, you're not getting anywhere you want to go. Everything is lightning themed. That's interesting. I guess it's just a way of creating a hazard in the sky. It's all themed around having this place that's otherwise inaccessible, which makes a lot of sense. But it's a little goofy because we just very much already have a lightning-based faction and character. Whoa. Is that my lightning attack? There we go. I think they wanted me to break that part of the wall because it was breakable. Hello. They definitely wanted me to go break that spot. and then have lightning come down. But it's actively faster just to use my power. That just creates lightning. It'll eat into my arrow supply, but I'll probably do that half the time going forward just because it's just so much faster than doing it the way they want me to. Definitely would rather get higher and do a jump than try to make that jump on my own at ground level and hope I land it. Some fans. Danger. Big arrows. Big arrows, no whammies. Oh, we're not building something there. Oh, maybe there, though? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep, that'd be my next goal, is to go over there. We might be able to fly up there, then fly over there as the non-puzzle solution. But then you fight that guy. Ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dum. Alrighty. Oh, here I thought I was clever and they literally already show an example of having one hanging down. And they just won't let you use that one because it's metal, so you will be very dead if you try. I just find it a little disappointing that, like, if they wanted to make puzzle solving via building vehicles a core part of the game, it's a bit disappointing when stuff like that is just like, here's how you do it. Here's the answer. Just go do it. You goof. I'm hoping that the spear will not hit anything, because here it's all about managing to hit this thing without striking the vehicle itself and getting myself killed. We're good. This is shaky as hell. Oop. Bye. Yeah. Made one so sturdy it's gonna get home. There is a shrine contained within. There we go. Oh, he's not wearing shoes, so he hurt his foot. No. Interesting. Kind of looked like it was supposed to be hard to get there, but I just went right up. On some level, I was like looking at it, kind of wondering what the obstacle was going to turn out to be. But, twirrent. There's a shrine inside there. If I can get under it, I can go up, but it doesn't seem like a thing. There has to be like an open side. They have a spot for cooking, but I don't know if that's for like any particular intent. Or if it's just like, hey, here you go if you need it. Just a periodic, like, you're going through a level. Did you cook? Do you need to cook? And the answer is I do need to cook, but I don't have any more items that increase my maximum health, so a lot of my best approaches for cooking aren't nailing it no more. Do you just ride that rail, maybe? Oh, there's an island down here. It doesn't seem to like that. Ooh. Now the heights got me a tad worried. Okay, there's this spot. Ah, bad jump. Ow! What did the electricity? That wasn't doing shit for damage. I think these are higher level than pretty much anyone I've fought before then. As out of the Zonite before. Out of the Zonite constructs. Oh, that one fell off a cliff. Okay. I wasn't really attracting much of a charge. Can I construct this before? The answer's no. I was about to say, can I construct this before this guy gets up here? And apparently it had a much shorter route than I expected. I just put that one on backwards. I will definitely totally remember to fix that before it becomes a problem. Ow, rude. Come on, there's so many of you. Can you just help me out, guys? Ah! See, is that hard, guys? I've got my own thing I'm working on. Oh, I just almost died, I think. I shouldn't be generating a charge, right? That was scary. Alright, any weapon that won't instantly destroy my platform. I think if I stop right under it, I can go up. It really kept going, wow. I guess I can just turn it around. And we're inside, okay. Joku Usen Shrine. There we go. I said I might be done with shrines. I'm not bleh, wow, fuck me. I'm not just going to ignore one right in front of me. It's impressive how badly language you just like completely fail to recover. Like if you don't fully just stop when you're mispronouncing something and just reset properly, it's just like, oh my fucking god, just say a word, but like you haven't reset, so you're just saying nonsense. But I'm probably a bit worse at speaking than average. Which is a bit ironic. Please die before my weapon breaks, I'm begging you. Okay. Shield up. Gotta get these archers off of these places before they become their own problem. I'm gonna need you to cut that out. Alright, we've attracted some attention. What's up? Ow. 3 arrows, Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I really wish you could combine things in your inventory. I know they insisted on it being like a power, so it has to be done outside of that context, but damn. There we go. Close one, but we got it. My health is back, so all of my sloppy play didn't matter. Yeah! Oh. That's interesting. I think that might have been the sneaky trick to doing this level. Too late. We're about 2/3 of the way up the dragon. Is this my way out? Kind of figured it would be. Kind of just to follow the shape of the level for a bit, and you're like, huh, it just kind of weirdly dead ends. And you're like, is this Tears of the Kingdom dead end where it actually is exactly where I need to go? Boy, howdy it is. Ah! I didn't like that. There you go. Give me your gachapon. Wow. Any S ranks? No? Okay. Oh, there's a chest in there, but also just feels like it's just a nightmare. Just entirely like legs. Not like legs. Other thingies. Oh, did I just go backwards? I sure did. That was the exact opposite direction I was supposed to jump in. Alright, well, let's do this again. Alright, let's do this again, guys. Little worried. Okay, yeah, the hops are all really small. I don't quite need to change into my anti-slip gear. I do have now. Yeah, we have coverage. I think this is the way forward. Probably. Yeah, climb up onto here, then over there. Actually, is that my destination? Down there? Ah! Okay, well, I guess I'm going. Didn't mean to slip. Dragon Head Island. It's low enough that I would like... I'd be a little concerned that you might be able to go to like a tower on this side of the map and just land directly on the head. Maybe not. Maybe there's not a tower super close. Could have gone from the tower that he came from, but I don't know how... I don't exactly know what my radius is for being able to fly in a direction. I don't know. We're in the head of the dragon. This feels like it might be the most importantest part of the entire thing. But it's hard to say for sure. Oh. One of you is up here. That's interesting. Nothing special about it, though. It's just the usual. Upsetting minecart path there. I think that's gonna quite work. All right, let's do the shrine. Don't know if this like activates the area or gives me the item we're here for, or it's just incidentally here. We'll find out. Alright, so no level. A diamond! Well, that doesn't matter. Something happened from finishing it? It's just a diamond. Little bonus reward for getting this far, I guess, is they're like, hey, health up. Well, 1/4 of a health up maybe one day. You do kind of miss the immediacy of just getting a heart piece, and then getting another heart piece, and then like when you get enough of them, it's just like, health up! And it just went. Probably because turning them in at shrines is clunky and slow and awkward because you have to spend a minute loading there, then you have to mash through the slow interactions because all the dialogue is just very slow, and then you have to choose the right one. It just doesn't quite feel as impactful as just being like, I got my 4th one. Here goes my health. It's up, and you just get a reward instantly and feel good about it. I know why they did it. It's because they made it so that the things can be spent on 2 different things: your stamina and health. But it just removes the immediacy. Alright, how about you? Oh, yeah, that looks like it opens. Oh, it's the health check. How much does it require? Oh, not that much, if that rings to go by. Okay, yeah, this wasn't like the Master Sword. Oh, it's been a long time, but didn't I have to open a door like that in the tutorial? Wasn't there a door that would kill you if you had 3 hearts, which is your starting amount, but when you got your 4th heart, then you can open it? Your final prize is the Game Boy camera. Use it wisely, dumbass. Oh. Oh my god, she's dead. Link, Zelda's chosen
protector. Take this. Follow the light.
Kind of big. Unless it's a glider. Is it a glider? Can I use it as a glider? Listen, I'm hoping that I can use it as a glider, because otherwise it's going to be real difficult to get around with this thing. Okay, there's a spot to attach to a glider. That more or less does my work also. Whoa. Fans are always good. Control sticks are always good. Can attach rockets if we want to. Rockets are definitely the kind of thing that I attach purely because it's amusing, and not because they're usually not that specifically useful unless I need to. Unless taking off like vertically is really helpful for getting the whole thing started. There's a pretty strong chance that all I needed was the control stick. Even the fans aren't super necessary half the time. A glider. Once it's outside of a certain range. Alright, what could go wrong? So many things. Have fun. Oh my god, she's dead! I thought she was dead the first time. But that was way worse. I don't think I can go down any harder than this, actually. I mean, I shouldn't really want to. If I went down much harder, Link would fall off. It cannot be trusted. But I'm gonna overshoot it. I'm gonna overshoot it. Okay, let's crash in the wall. I'm fine. Graceful landing. Wow. Oh, it worked. That kind of worked. Just like, if it does, like, latch on there, just would have been really entertaining if it just perfectly happened from a throw. Have I been here? I think I've been here before. And I've at least interacted with these conspicuous-looking things. It really is like a point A to point B to point C to point D sort of ongoing thing. Those are interesting. Almost like they're gonna be pillars that shoot out or something. The Bio's Hollow Chasm. Oh, there it goes. That's where it attaches to.
Link. Zelda's chosen protector. You must hurry. We must meet as soon as possible.
I'm sorry, do I control the elevator? Am I able to give it more oomph? Just go like, yeah, just like elevator harder. Yeah. Elevator gooder, better, stronger. Huh, back in the underworld. Have I been here before? Oh yeah. No, this is just a place. That's why it's all lit up. Yep. When I was filling in the map off screen, because Lord knows this game doesn't, this series doesn't need 20 episodes longer of me doing that. I must have just flown by. Don't know if I even really stopped to look at this thing because I was just kind of blitzing through from light source to light source with a flying vehicle. That's interesting. Now to collect 4 more. Exodia, obliterate.
Link. Zelda's chosen protector. My name is Mineru. I am the Sage of Spirit. I am happy you have arrived. At last we can speak with each other. Unfortunately, I no longer have a body. Without a physical form, we cannot yet speak face to face.
I hear you just fine.
But, do you see the 4 storehouses in the area? I would ask you to visit each of them and assemble a body for me. This is my request to you, Link. Loyal swordsman to Zelda.
Do we need to talk face to face? You can just say words. Okay, so we got 4 things nearby. Okay, it's always 4. Let's go clockwise from the construct, just to have a sort of sense to it all. That makes sense. So how am I gonna get up there? Oh, that'll work. And also I've been up there before. I almost wonder if I spotted these spots. I just didn't know what I was looking at. Because the doorway exists. It wasn't glowing yet. Probably wasn't open. Okay, this angle made me briefly worried that it was like deep under a low ceiling, which would make it mean you couldn't glide to it. But no, I've just got to go even higher. Oh, I gloomed it. Gloom is so much less threatening than expected in a lot of cases. In particular, just the fact that you can like run, like things that hit you that have gloom can be mean. So that adds up over the course of a fight. Speaking of, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. But all the gloom on the ground, you can graze through patches of it pretty easily, and as threatening as the animation looks, nothing actually happens most of the time. You gotta really get stuck in it for like a second or so. Oh! Jesus Christ, okay. I hit the glide button, but it just didn't activate at first, and then it finally did activate right when I was hitting it again, so it immediately went away. I'm like, ah! I was not happy. I was not happy about that. The consequences may be low, but the walk would be long. Okay. You know, my gut reaction was like, oh right, 4 things again, like always. Time for 4 shrines yet again, and then I realized, oh right. I don't think there are any shrines in the entire underground area, right? That's how this works. It would break the lore. These might be shrine-like puzzles, but they won't be shrines. Whatever's going on in them. So my goal is to get a limb from in here somewhere. I see a gate up there. I think it's closed, but let's see if I can make sense of what I'm supposed to do here. Who made this? Who got whatever the parts are? Who insisted on making them like this? Is there a spot here? Probably a bad idea. Probably gets me clear out of this whole place. I don't know. Overall, there's a gate, so I probably need to open it, but I can't see shit. There's no actual indication that there's anything in there. Ooh. Eh. Hello. This is probably important. Okay. Oh. Oh. So I take it this is the piece that I need. I was trying to figure out how you're supposed to open the gate, and it turns out it's supposed to be open already. You're just supposed to have not walked right past that panel. Whoops. Boom. Alrighty. Oh god, oh god. Nab it up, flip it around. Okay, it centers itself. That's a little awkward, but maybe that's good enough. Well, fuck. That was a little rude. Just putting that divot there so it won't continue forward. Alright. Now are you good? There's an additional divot. Wait, what? I don't think I understand. How would you get it past those divots? You just hook it sideways and I guess just hope it doesn't fall off. I guess it might not. I guess this probably makes sense. Just scares me. Even though the consequences are super low, it falls. Okay, yeah. Obliterated. Okay. Wipe out. See, I'll keep my nightmare built just in case for some reason I need to use it again or something. Not you. Sure. Good. Please, sir, spare my poor little battery. Building supplies. They're definitely using that rail to get it across the room. Ah. The rail for that elevator is broken. Rude. Good. I'm fine. Okay. Oh, wow, it's weirdly adept at falling off. There we go, that's what we're going for. Please don't fall off while I'm standing on you. I used to be a bit more aggro about it, but now I seem to be more lax at the wiggle sticks you need in order to detach something. So I always end up just awkwardly moving something around for a while and be like, well, I want to come on, man. They definitely made it hard to do on accident. You have to be pretty forceful. Hope this works out. There we go. Not sure how I'm gonna get out of the box. Will it just kind of figure itself out? Gah! Okay. Jeez. That was startling.
That's one. Bring the other 3 here as well, Link.
Uh-huh, yep. I have object permanence and pattern recognition, at least most of the time. Don't poll the audience on this. They're wrong. Oh, hi. What are you up to? Welcome to the Construct Factory. I cannot remember how long it has been since I welcomed any visitors. Yes, parts delivered here from the depots are assembled into crafter constructs. The finished products produced here are shipped to Dragonhead Island. My task here is to confirm receipt of the parts shipped from the depots. I then oversee the task of ensuring they are correctly assembled. Currently, all work processes have been suspended, as have my duties. My issue seems to be that no parts are being sent from the depots. I am on standby here to take receipts of them in the event that shipping resumes. Oh god, he's just been here for like thousands of years waiting for anything to happen here ever again. Just a little diagram of what's going on here. Whoa. You are my poopiest shield. Begone. You are a stick. Begone. My secret is that I almost never consume shields in this game because I almost never block. I barely fight anyone directly to begin with, but I almost never actually block an attack. Even when I put up my shield, I'm usually just trying to bait dodge. But I don't like the combat in these games that much. I kind of did prefer the goofiness of being able to overemphasize bombs in the first Breath of the Wild. I do kind of miss the blue bombs being goofy as shit. Like, come on, guys, the blue bombs were so iconic, you made them part of the kit of the Smash Brothers character. Bring them back. Bring them back. Yeah. Right leg, left leg. Let's do this. We're 15 minutes into the episode and I've done one of them, so let's see if I can go just a little faster. Be on track to get all of them done. 15 technically is on track, but predicting fluff or some, you know, a conclusion, some kind of dialogue, payoff, cutscene. And since I'm going to bed after this episode, I would like to wrap up this part. Whoa! Neat. Do 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 do. It's probably fine. Okay. So I do believe they want me to launch this thing into space, basically. One potential concern is that I don't really need to be on it. In fact, it might fuck up the weight balance if I'm on it. It might be a mistake to be on it because it might screw up the balance, so maybe I want to not be on it so that everything goes flying. But I don't really know what to expect. I should probably overshoot it a little bit more than that, because predicting an arc. I guess we'll just have to believe that's all the rockets they gave me. That looks worrying. They attach the corners. Okay, fuck it. It needs to slide freely, otherwise it'll get stuck trying to go up. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Oh well. Woo! Okay, good enough. I hereby award thee good enough. And that was pretty much the whole thing anyway. What happens up here? There's a secret chest in there, and whatever those things are those just Zonaite attached to a platform? I kind of thought this was somehow a puzzle about how to get past that laser, but you definitely can't just walk past it. First time we've seen these stored that way, that's weird. Even bigger Zonaite, whoa! Yep, we can pretty much just walk this one. Good. It was not apparent, I did just barely glide. There are guys here. Don't remember if they were there before or not. This time I'm gonna be a giant adult man with no feelings, and when it just suddenly explodes, I'm not gonna react at all. Wow, look at me go. Yep. Not scared at all. Uh-huh. Blah, blah, Link.
And that's another part. 2 left.
That was part 2. Oh, it stopped glowing. Okay, that helps. 3 and 4. The left arm depot. What am I looking at there? Well, we're trapped. Alright, so what is that gonna... Oh! That's a neat trick. Oh, this one is chunky. So the arms are a much bigger object to deal with. Okay, so we're locked in like normal. I think I remember this being one of the things that game developers were freaking out about. Was the fact that these wheels could do stuff like that. Like the physics in this game is very impressive, and moments like that, you're like, hang on a minute. You had the game open a door via the physics of a chain being pulled on, but the chain is being pulled on by something that actually coils up the chain in real time. It's like there's actual like all this like internal logic behind how that works. That's like, from my understanding, that's not supposed to be doable for the most part, let alone on a Switch. Like, technically physics simulations exist in general, but like this kind of thing supposedly is like just way beyond what anyone's expecting a game like this to do. Meant to be in the middle. Okay. Wheel number 1. How many wheels can you tear off before this thing moves? Oh, all of them. Well, I fucked up that wind. Well, I can't grab anything from there. Okay. Let's put them in the front so it's just dragging in the back, I guess, because it's not enough of them to, like, make a properly shaped vehicle. But I think this is what they want from me, basically. Yep. We have fun here. Ha ha ha. Made it. Oh god, okay. 5 steering sticks it is. A little awkward. Okay, maybe we'll go back, get the other wheel, and just attach it to the vehicle so we can take it. Because the other side has a 4th wheel. And I think we might be... I think I might be recreating one of my favorite inventions here. So that'll be exciting. Nope. Oh, no. No. What the fuck is going on? There we go. Just push it across, or not. That was weird. So it being on top was causing some weird physics stuff to happen. Oh, is it just about doing this? That doesn't really feel like that either, does it? Okay. Does fit like this, and there is a little rim. I thought. It really snaps to specific spots, huh? I wanted to create that thing I did in the water where I pushed it against... I had the tires pushing against the walls to push us forward. I was right, that it doesn't fit here? Oh, it fits. Okay. Oh my god. Never mind about the other wheels. Thought I was going to do something from earlier, but this is the way it fits forward. It really is kind of like a here's the one solution kind of moment where it's like, no. Not inventive. Do the one thing. Oh. And now I think they want me to do this. I don't know which way to make the arrow face, logically. I guess I could try to math it out, or I could just go and find out if I succeed or not. Not that way, as it turns out. So I'm not exactly getting it. I am indeed not nailing it. And yet, look at my masterful gambit. Wow, I'm so good at things. I've basically never been this smart in my entire life. Like, wow. Get a little reward. Oops. Ah! Yep, that's the end of it. Just gotta remember to actually take this with me at the end. Now, here's where there's a chest. There we go, that makes sense. I feel like the game kind of struggles at coming up with reasons to actually have you use the rewind button. Blah, blah, blah. Ah! Ah! No more steering. Okay. Oops. Like, obviously, the mage hand thingy, the magic hand is like the kind of core gimmick of this entire game, because attached to that is building and so on. Flip. And if you're actively fighting stuff at the very least, or doing some very strange exploits, Fuse has its usefulness. And the level design is built around you being able to take advantage of jumping straight up through a ceiling. But rewinding is such a contrived power that it almost never comes up. I was just thinking about the fact that I'm like, I think today's the 4th episode I'm recording today, and I just haven't used it a single time today.
One more left, Link. The body for my spirit is nearly complete.
I was only briefly considering it just now. And it was because of what it is kind of ultimately its power is less as a puzzle solving mechanic or a lot of other things. It's more just like a quality of life enhancement. It's like a convenience power. Is that I was like, how am I gonna get this thing going down this river? And I hadn't spotted I forgot about the propeller for a moment. And I was like, I can push it to the edge, but then what if I don't catch it? I'm like, aha, rewind power will bring it back, and then I can just jump on it again. Which is handy. But yeah, aside from like a handful of moments like, oh, this enemy is a flying box monster and he throws boxes at you, which means you can ride the boxes back if you rewind them. Aside from a few moments like that, you almost never actually have rewind stuff come up, because I think it just doesn't come up that like naturally in this kind of game and setting. So they have to like, so every instance of the rewind mechanic being useful has to be like a bespoke intended solution to a thing most of the time. Aside from that quick little, oh god, come back moment that you do when you screw up. They're like, it's a factory, obviously. Anyway, when you it just spits out the item, and when you get it, the obvious way to get in and out goes away, and you have to go screw yourself. Go do a puzzle now. Who did this? Who did this? Good luck. Honestly, not as violently fast as I thought it was going to be, given how aggro the tires look at the moment. It doesn't even seem to affect me. Just a wacky little conveyor. Okay. Huh. Well, that's wild, innit? Do you carry charge? You do not. Alright, so it's immune to the charge. It's too heavy on that side. Alright, we'll try it lighter. But now it's all uneven and shit. Can I rip one of these out of this thing? I can. Okay, so I have way more of these than I thought. Good enough. It stands out to me that these things are contextualized as requiring power, so like how are these just going forever? But I guess maybe I powered it up by turning this place on. Please just work. Yay! I'm so smart and good at things. I checked to see whether it conducts electricity, but ultimately I was like, I don't think this is gonna work. Because I didn't see how I was gonna ever climb on top of it. Given that all the walls are electric. That just doesn't seem like it was gonna work out. these things are themselves just like such a goofy little modified version of the wheels. Like the game already had wheels, but they're like different wheels. They just like clearly saw edge cases where the other wheels weren't working out and were like, but wheels. So they just gave us different wheels. In a way, they almost feel designed for this specific level. Maybe they're faster or something? At the very least, they seem less all-terrain than the other ones did. Is this gonna work out for me? Okay, yeah, I thought this was like a cliff or a jump. I was a little worried. Uh-oh. Was not sure how he'd react. Did not know if I was about to have a bad time.
Thank you, Link. Now only one task remains.
Kill me.
We must recover my secret stone.
Hope Goop didn't make it.
It should be located here. Please, Link, let us go there together.
Wanna hold hands?
The path will be very dangerous. Fortunately, this construct body you have built for me is hardly helpless. There is a platform nearby where we can explore its potential. Now hurry, Link. We must recover my secret stone.
There's something just very funny about it being called your secret stone. What am I supposed to do about that? Mineru's construct abilities. Link can ride a Mineru's construct. Let's go. Back part. Hello. Link, the weapons here can draw forth the true power of this construct. Attach one to a hand, and your power in combat will be magnified several-fold. The road to the secret stone is long and arduous. I recommend that you make stops at each armory along the way. Get accustomed to operating this construct so that you are prepared for whatever you may face. Mineru's construct abilities. You can attach things to the hands or back of Mineru's construct. The attached objects can augment the construct's movement and combat abilities. How wild of an ability is this? Also, did she just say to go back to the places we've been to before, or...? What help would it be to go back to that? Wow, it does not look like it's loaded in correctly from here. Okay. Oh, she looks around and stuff. Okay, that's annoying. Can you stop? Oh, attaches X. You take things off of it manually? How do you take things off of it? You just attach a new thing by walking up to something and then it replaces the old thing? Okay, it replaces the old thing. I'm not sure what that's going to functionally do. Oh well. Well, they pointed me in that direction, and I probably want to go that way regardless. I need to find somewhere to go. Yeah, there's a. I think there might be a ramp up there. Maybe not. Ow! Wow, they took no damage, and I took gloom damage through the weapon. Oh god, there are defenses. Okay. Everybody light on fire. Can I use any of my powers when I'm up here for my guys? I wasn't expecting hits against the body to be hits against me. Do I have to worry about these devices breaking like I do for when I'm using them? Ow. It doesn't seem very strong so far. Nope. Just because it seems like my guys are doing more damage than me when they finally land headshots and stuff. We're getting there though. It doesn't feel like my weapons have durability, they seem to be sticking it out. He's running away. I don't think this thing can do anything, any variation of running.
Yes.
Link. A Zonai device, when attached to the construct's back, can greatly enhance its mobility. We have far to go to reach the temple of the secret stone. Speed would be our ally here, because that's what the back pieces are for. Which, like, I'd be tempted to try rockets, but... Oh, it goes up. Oh god. Okay, yeah, the rocket definitely breaks still. That's what I was worried about. Because if the rocket still breaks as quickly as normal, then it's not very helpful. Oops. Whereas everything else doesn't seem like it breaks so far. Just because everything I use in a fight ever breaks within a fight normally. the goofy little legs. The goofy little arms just flapping behind me. Wow, I'm Naruto running into Area 51, a timely reference. Look at his goofy little legs, little goofy little arms. Ow. 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 Attaching a proper weapon to this construct will enable it to attack distant enemies. Take careful aim and the tide of battle will turn in your favor. Go forth and defeat the monsters which stand in our way. So I'm going to pick a ranged weapon, like the beam emitter. Ow. Stop glooming me, nerd. Wow, this listen. Did I play the game too much and everyone's too high level? Like all these weapons feel really bad. Like cool, they can shoot a Keese out of the sky. I wasn't really worried about Keese, as it turns out. Their eyeballs. At least the food, at least the floor doesn't seem to goop me. Heal me. I require your blessing. I'm gonna die. You'll never catch me. I'm shooting a little laser pointer into your eye hole. I'm such a cool warrior of oh, it broke. Oh, my speed button broke. I didn't think that could happen. Shit. Good shot. It kind of makes you wish the construct like unlocked super versions of these items. Because I've used these items before, they're mostly pretty lame. So it's like, oh, but the construct using turns it into a super laser. No, it's the same laser. It's still the same laser that seems to not be very helpful at fighting this guy. Oh, well. Oopsie. I did not expect the speed up to have durability. Oh, yeah, my, it looks like my thing's... My big ol' Morning Star thing is gone. I guess these run out. Makes sense because they're durability-based game. It's a durability-based game. Bleh. It's a durability-based game, and all of these have been durability things so far. But it just feels like the poor guy would be so useless the moment he doesn't have some of these things to use. Do they want me to beat through all these rocks? Oh, there's cannons. Link, we are close now to the secret stone. Draw forth the hidden power in this construct and press onward. Could take a while. Alright. There we go. Definitely want to try to find the cavities to go faster, because once again, it's just not that cool. Too bad, but you get this big, scary weapon, and you're like, oh, right. The construct weapons aren't very strong, so this still isn't very strong. So it takes out like a little chunk out of the thing, and you're like, oh, look at that, that's cute. And then you have to honestly wait like several minutes if you're going to clear this thing out. This doesn't quite hit right. It feels like the moment where you get the, it feels like it should be like the moment where you get the vacuum in Wind Waker. No, Skyward Sword, I think. To recharge. And you're given this moment to like really like just obliterate a room full of sand. You're like, oh yeah, look at it go. But in this moment, it feels like it's supposed to be like, you're so strong and so powerful. So it's like, it feels like you should be able to like destroy this whole area in a rate heretofore unseen. Thing broke. But instead, it's about just firing the same weapon you've already had and could attach to a shield or something all along. With no additional power as far as I can tell. No additional speed. And it also still breaks from durability long before you can really fully clear things out. It leads to this somewhat realistic expectation that this might be a thing I can use long term in the game. Albeit one that might be hard to... a little inconvenient to walk around with like a horse. But it is like, it's like underpowered in a way that makes me think like, oh, I think they actually might let me keep this. Because it's just not actually that good. Nope. Missed a few spots, but whenever you miss a spot with the Zonaite, it always seems to turn out to just be nothing. Little recharge. Get that blue meter going. There you go. I always forget how much blue meter I have. I guess it's currently 1 battery. Like, I see these guys and I'm like, oh, I'm not like, oh yeah, let's fuck them up because I'm so strong and cool. I'm like, I'm scared, actually. These guys will tear me apart. Especially since they can all hit me like normal right now, basically. I think I probably have more defense than normal, but I don't have the resources to easily destroy them. Or even crowd control them. They're just, I'm genuinely concerned they're just gonna pummel me and cover me with gloom. And I'm out of weapons. Link, that is the spirit temple, but this strong construct cannot climb a cliff. You're gonna have to, like, get that rocket or something. Yeah. I think there's a few subtle hints of which thing they want you to use. Could it be this rocket, or 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 this rocket? Maybe it's this rocket. The Spirit Temple. Ooh. Is it one room, or is it a proper dungeon? I have mixed opinions on the dungeon so far, but it'd be neat to do one. Ending in a boss fight, maybe? Hmm. Aww. I thought it was gonna be like a whole thing. It's just over there. It's not a dungeon. Oh, this is definitely a battle arena. There's items scattered around it. I should heal. I've got to stay in the construct. So I'm gonna fight a boss fight here. And I have to stay in the construct because it's covered in goop floor. I can tell what's happening.
Construct! I made it long ago! But the glow... It must be under the control of something monstrous! If the Demon King has turned my creation into his pawn, we must defeat it. We can do this together, Link.
How do you like getting hit by a rocket? Let's go. Oh, I missed. Apparently it shoots the rocket. Oh, I didn't do any damage and I'm dying.
Be careful.
The room's only full of spike balls. Oh my god.
Retreat and recover your strength.
Okay, the walls do damage. That's the trick. If I can avoid taking wall damage, then I also will be okay.
Maybe we can make use of the devices.
This is really disappointing because it says like maybe you can use the devices. That'd be cool. We taught you to be inventive and attach different things to your weapon. Remember? You should do that. Just kidding. The room only has spike balls in it. It's just one item over and over again. Okay. Oh, mine broke and I didn't even notice because my punch looks like it does as much damage without the spike ball. It just feels unfortunate, but they didn't put anything in the room to use. Oh wait, are those cannons? Did they? Oh, I think I made them drop as cannons. Okay, that's something. Okay, he's got 4 arms.
It brought out more arms. Be careful.
Oh, he can fly now. He flies now.
Don't be thrown off by how fast it moves. Just wait until it stops, then attack.
The weapon seems really bad at actually knocking him into a wall. Okay. I don't know how to get it off though, so there you go. Got him there eventually. I'm gonna have to keep firing until this weapon breaks, and then use the other one to shoot him down. I need a fist so I can actually knock him around. This thing doesn't seem to combo him and do the knockback. There you go. But I can't figure out how to get rid of a weapon, is the problem. Besides durability. Alright, I can switch it for one of these. Got it. Gah! What was that collision? Okay, we got it. Rock'em sock'em robots. Heart. Here we go. There we go.
Zelda asked me to aid you, Link. I am the Sage of Spirit, and one of the Zonai. Mineru. I am glad to meet you, Link. I must thank you. It is because of you that we have recovered my secret stone. Originally, my intent was to awaken when you first found the Porapad, then to guide you to my construct and assist you on your journey. I had not anticipated a battle with that same construct. You have proven quite adept, and I am grateful for all your efforts. Link, here. In the name of Mineru, Sage of Spirit, I grant my power unto you. I believe it will serve you well. With this power I've given, a deep bond has been forged between us. And from this point forward, my spirit will reside within that construct. I will help you however I can. Aha!
I am one who lived in the distant past, in the age of Hyrule's founding. Circumstances forced me to forsake my body and become a being of pure spirit. Long have I slumbered within Zelda's Purapad in order to share what I knew when it passed into your hands. I apologize that our meeting has been so long delayed. The Demon King's interference is to blame. Nevertheless, I ask your pardon.
Well then.
Now, on to the other topic at hand. In my own age, the distant past, from your perspective, Zelda awakened as the Sage of Time and appeared before us. What I must relate to you is a tragedy that occurred in Hyrule's history. At its crux was Zelda, who held a secret stone and traversed time.
Aha!
She made a momentous decision in those days gone by. I would have you know of her resolve.
Long ago, my people, known as the Zonai, came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of gods. They bore treasures from these same gods, secret stones capable of amplifying the abilities of those who possessed them. Using the knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru became a great leader. He met a young woman named Sonia, and they would wed. Rauru gifted Sonia one of the secret stones. Together, they sought to establish their kingdom. This is how the kingdom of Hyrule, with Rauru and Sonia as its first king and queen, came to be. The future looked bright. However, tragedy suddenly struck. A man of great evil emerged from the desert. The leader of the Gerudo, Ganondorf, killed Queen Sonia and stole her secret stone. Using the secret stone, Ganondorf transformed into the Demon King. He then created swarms of monsters and attacked. Hyrule rose up to face these threats, but the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering. The defenders were on the brink of defeat. Rauru then came up with a plan to turn the tide of the war. He entrusted secret stones to warriors with exceptional abilities. They became sages and united in an effort to finally defeat the Demon King. Rauru and the sages outnumbered the Demon King and should have been able to stop him. However, the Demon King's power had grown far beyond anything we could have imagined. I was unable to withstand his strength. Our fight appeared all but lost. And then, Rauru. He committed himself to one final act.
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf!
Don't be so smug.
I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you, Link. Remember this name.
Link. Interesting. I look forward to meeting you.
Aha!
And then we woke him up in that same place, I think, was where the whole thing started. In a way, Zelda knew how it was going to end, even if she didn't know how it got there. Like, she knew where it would occur, and she had to know that once he was in that pose, like, oh, that's what we walked in on. Whoops. You know this tragedy as the imprisoning war. Though it took all we were able to give, we succeeded in imprisoning the Demon King. But I was wounded in the process. My body was soon to expire.
Well then.
That is when Zelda came to me, bearing a decayed and broken sword. Yes. You will recall how the Master Sword vanished from your hand at the Temple of Time. From there, it traveled into the distant past, appearing in Zelda's hands.
You're saying that sword traveled through time the same way you did?
Yes, but more importantly, in my original time, the Demon King was vulnerable to even the smallest piece of this sword.
Even someone like him has vulnerabilities. Then, what exactly are you suggesting we do with the sword?
Over time, the Master Sword is able to absorb sacred power. It can heal itself, and even grow stronger.
Curious. If we were able to empower it in that way, it could be the key to defeating the Demon King. But it could take centuries for that sword to grow strong enough. The power the Demon King wields. I do not see how this can be done. It would be impossible for you to provide it with sacred power for so long.
I can think of one way.
You mean?
Yes, I can do it. I have to.
I've told you. That act is forbidden, for a very good reason. It would mean throwing yourself away.
Oh, Mineru!
You won't be able to change back.
The moment I had the sword, I knew what to do. I knew this was why I came to this era. I want to restore the Master Sword and deliver it to Link.
I understand. You really have made up your mind? Very well then. As a Zonai, I bear my share of blame for these events. So I too will devote myself to this goal, and to this hero of yours. For the swordsman Link, I will do everything I can. Even if my body should perish, I will still be with you in spirit. Aha!
Afterward, Zelda and I discussed strategy. We laid the groundwork for guiding you in the distant future.
Well then.
Before the gloom's affliction took my life, I became a spirit and entered the Puripad. Then Zelda did what she felt she must, and began the forbidden process. She believed you would use the Master Sword to defeat the Demon King and restore peace to Hyrule.
Aha!
The sword that seals the darkness, the Master Sword, is our strongest weapon in the campaign against the Demon King. Zelda vowed to restore the blade. I have no doubt that it is somewhere in Hyrule. Seek the sacred tree of this era, which you know as the Deku Tree. Zelda intended for you to meet with him when you were ready to reclaim the Master Sword.
Well then.
Go now, Link. With the Sword of Hope that Zelda left to you, you will surely smite Demon King Ganondorf. Vow of Mineru, Sage of Spirit. Proof of the Vow of Mineru, Sage of Spirit. Use it to summon or dismiss the construct containing Mineru's spirit. We can do that now. Okay. There we go. Things got a bit goofy for a while here. So we couldn't look at the ring ruins because the guy just was like, nah, don't look at those, stay away from those, it's not time yet. And similarly, I think we also couldn't go through the Lost Woods until we activated this part of the story, and now we can finally go to the Lost Woods, which was just there the whole time. I could be missing something. I tried to parse what the trick was this time, and I didn't seem to have any logical feedback. It just was defeating me constantly, so we'll see if it suddenly has an obvious clue this time, unlike before, because that would indicate it was also just locked off until arbitrary thing happened. But oh well. We're finally on track to get the Master Sword, which means we're probably on track to fight Ganondorf, which I gotta make a call whether or not I'm gonna do that next or not then, or if I'm gonna try to do something else. We'll see.